Greetings, fellow Empyreans, or rather, should I say, greetings, fellow travelers, because this is Starfield. How's it going, guys? This is Ashtarothi, of course. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted to take a break from my normal talking about EVE Online to show off a little bit of Starfield. And I wanted to do this for a few reasons. But maybe I'll talk about those more at the end. But I want to jump into this just in case people are watching this in the recording or whatever and are interested in checking this out. I want to just jump straight into the content for now. So, hi. But let's begin a little bit for people that may be out of the know. What is Starfield? Starfield is a new role-playing game by Bethesda that came out on the 1st, so a week and a half ago, as of this recording. I don't know, time is meaningless at this point, but Bethesda games are known for such like large-scale MMOs as Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas, or not New Vegas, they didn't actually do New Vegas. Fallout 76, as well as all of the Elder Scrolls series, Skyrim, Oblivion, etc. And I can't remember if they have any other major franchises that they've done stuff with. But so Starfield is their first new IP in like 25 years, I think they were saying. And they've been working on this game for a while. Now, Bethesda has a bit of a hit or miss legacy, right? They're known for having these incredibly, like, some of the best RPGs in the world, but they're also known for having some of the buggiest RPGs in the world. Most of the time, especially hilariously low, so at launch, they're also well known for not really updating their games that much, kind of embracing the jankiness of some of it. But they're also well known for supporting mods and other stuff like that. So things like Skyrim, right? Bethesda's re-released Skyrim like 40 times. And one of the biggest reasons why is not just because Skyrim is good, because the vanilla Skyrim is fine. It has some challenges in certain ways. It's just even on technical levels, unmodded with like patches and stuff. But the point is that mods have allowed that game in particular to basically stay in public consciousness, or at least have a community around it for a very long time, and allowed them to re-release an anniversary version of it and a VR version of it, etc., etc. So Starfield, this is their kind of first big offering since I think 76, which was controversial, and Fallout 4, which was also kind of whatever. And Bethesda's kind of become known more and more. There's a fear that Bethesda had kind of gotten a little bit thin, that the concerns about Bethesda's quality has started to outweigh their genius, because the games were becoming less like the Skyrim. A lot of people argue that Skyrim is not as well crafted as a game as Oblivion was. A lot of people dislike Fallout 4's, like, just the structure of the game, like the game design of it, more than even Fallout 3. And of course, of them all, of the modern rendition, people like New Vegas, which is, as I mentioned, the one that's not made by Bethesda. So all of this to say, is Starfield any good? Now, I am a big Skyrim fan. I'm a big Fallout fan, although I haven't actually played Fallout 4 for some reason. I just avoided it because I didn't want to be messed up. Anyway, but I was nervous about this. Let me tell you, I am serious when I say this is by far the best Bethesda game of all time, and this is by far the best Bethesda release of all time. The best evidence that I can give to this, as far as a statement, is in Skyrim, I am a power modder. I have 400 to 500 mods, I think, in my mod setup. I've merged mods, I've edited mods, all that kind of stuff. I do not feel the need to mod Sky. The only Starfield mod I have right now is a reshade. That's it. Because the rest of the game is good. Now, there is a concern about performance issue. I see a lot of people saying things about performance issues. When you hear that, you know, they talk about how good their video cards are, and because their video cards are good, that's proof that these performance issues are because of no creation kit yet. But there are still mods that I could get. Like there are INI tweaks, there are other customization mods that are out there that I probably would have gotten if this was Skyrim. And also, yeah, that's actually a really interesting point. Have you noticed that there is no unofficial Starfield patch in the same way as there is for every other Bethesda game on day one? That's pretty weird. Any rate, but while we're playing this, I want to remind you that I have a 1070 Ti. So bear that in mind when everybody else is talking about their performance issue. It is worth noting that I did have performance issues, significant performance issues when I first started playing it. All of the sound was off. Every combat, the first time I fired my gun, it would freeze up for a second or two. It was. I've never seen it be referred to it like. I don't use the term unplayable for very often, but after an hour, I was considering giving up and waiting, right, or figuring out what the problem is. So I looked up what the problem or what to do about it. And somebody had suggested that moving it to a solid-state drive would work. So I did. Let me tell you, it's been flawless ever since. There's been a few crashes, and I've zeroed down most of my crashes to being during fast travel, and most of those while fast traveling to the lodge specifically. But every game has crashes every once in a while. Save early, save often. It's fine. It's not very frequent. It's not like a Bethesda level of crashes. And otherwise, the game performs just fine. So, that being said, hopefully I've rambled enough. We've got some people in here. Look, I don't know how to do polls yet. Hold on, do I? I do. Poll. Okay, I'm going to do this poll. New means I make it. So I've planned a couple of things. I have a saved game that's pretty far into it. It's like 26th, 27th level. Probably pretty good through the main story, but I am going to, or I have a quest line that I'm wanting to explore, and I've kind of set up some things that I thought I could do to show you guys some of the stuff about Starfield. But at the same time, we could also just create a new game. So go ahead and vote real quick. Get it in. I'll wait a few seconds just in case there's like lag or whatever. Doesn't look like there is. All right, we're going to continue. All right. So is anybody here? Oh yeah, I also said all that stuff about Starfield at the very, very beginning because that way if anybody comes in later and asks, what is this? We can just say, go to the beginning of this video. Now what do I do? End poll. Cool. All right, we'll continue. Hey, look, it's my ship. One of the cool things that they do is that when you... Well, Day Zero patch is not the same thing as an unofficial like patch requirement by the community. But one of the cool things I like is that if you take photos in photo mode, it puts it as your loading screen. One of the problems with this, there's a couple of people on the Reddit the Starfield subreddit that are pointing out that like they have taken goofy and or questionable pictures of them with, say, one of the NPCs in awkward positions, and they thought it was really funny, until they were showing the game to their wife and or girlfriend, and that was the loading screen that pops up, and you have to be like, I can explain. And everybody was making persuasion check jokes about it. So this is the live game. Welcome to New Atlantis. This is one of the main cities. It's my favorite of the main cities. You don't recall seeing any patch since early access started? So the key is that when I put it to SSD, it worked perfectly. And then I pointed this out on Twitter, and somebody actually pointed out to me that they saw that it actually has an SSD under its minimum specs. It's like the first game I've ever heard of that for, but I mean, the difference is striking. So if you're having performance issues, the very first thing I would look into before your video card is actually your hard drive. So what I wanted to do, I have a few goals in mind. First of all, I've upgraded my equipment, but I've never upgraded my companion's equipment. So I figured that we could start out by going to my house, or our little headquarters. I'm going to try to like spoil as little as possible while explaining a few things here and there. I'll try to explain things in such a way that won't spoil things and will only kind of draw you into the mystery rather than, you know, whatever. But there, you know, if something unavoidable happens, then I don't know, I'll Alt F4 or something. So far, is it better than Eve? Okay, it is kind of a joke title. There's a lot that I think Eve could learn from this game, and there's a certain amount of me that's like, I wish that Eve Online was this game, but in Eve Online. It has, like, the space combat is great, the ship customization is great, the fact that you can have companions and crew, and have, like, big old battle, you can have everything from fighters to battleships with, you know, a big, like, what is it called? A bridge. Is Bethesda's No Man's Sky and better than No Man's Sky? It is. So I like to say that it's like, I used to say in every way that it's not Skyrim, it's No Man's Sky, or every way, sorry, in every way it's not No Man's Sky, it's Skyrim. But I think that that's actually not selling it. I think it's, in every way, it's not No Man's Sky, it's Cyberpunk. Because it really has a lot of focus on some really smart storytelling and fun side adventures and this living universe that I don't even think I would argue that Skyrim quite hits. But no, there is no multiplayer component, so it can't be better than Eve. I do wish that we had a way to explore New Eden that was this granular, though. Anywho, so first and foremost, when you do crafting, as with everything in this game, it's not as easy as you would think. So in order to be able to craft something, I need to be able to research it first. So you can go here, and there's like structural things. There's armor equipment and weapon equipment. And so like here, I still need to collect titanium and polymer, or I need to collect one more polymer and 6 more adhesive if I wanted to complete this. Likewise, I would need to have some iridium and some adhesive if I wanted to complete this level. But to even train these up, I actually had to get these skills. So the skills are really critical in this game because they even unlock things. I do think it's funny that basically I like to summarize the story of this game as the UC are the Gallente and the Freestar Collective are the Caldari. They're just less corporate than the Caldari. They're like a cross between the Caldari and the Browncoats. So, like, a lot of things, like you can't pilot the better class ships until you get your piloting skill up. But in the same way, you can't even use rocket packs without a level of boost pack training up. You know, so these skills not only make your things better, but even like allow you to do it at all. If you don't have the hacking skill, guess what? You're not going to be able to hack even poorly. Varun is Amar. Varun or Jove? No. No, 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 no. If you go through the UC Collective's propaganda, like if you join the UC Vanguard, their story could have been the Gallente story with aliens. Starborn? No. I'm not gonna. I disagree. I disagree. That's all I'm going to say. Anywho, so I had to train weapons engineering and starship spacesuit design. So I had to do ranks, and then on top of that, you have to build mods in order to even be able. So you have to first unlock the rank 2, then build some mods in order to be able to even unlock rank 3, and then you have to get another point by leveling up, and then you put it in there, and then you still have to research it, and then you can put it on your weapons. So my weapons are already pretty well outfitted. Actually, let me show you guys. At least better, as good as I can do it right now. It has a customized long barrel, it has a laser sight, a medium scope, a focal lens that makes it do more damage because it's a laser gun. I can't upgrade the stock yet. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't upgrade the battery yet. Oh, hold on. No, I don't want ammo capacity shortened. So I don't want to upgrade that. And I can't upgrade the internals yet. And I still haven't found any skins. But, so my stuff is pretty good because I keep upgrading my stuff. Where's my follower? Because this is like where all of them are, like this is their base. Sometimes they go, like even your follower goes and wanders off somewhere. If I have to leave, that way I can find her. I shouldn't call her my follower, my wife properly. You know, we are, you know, we have progressed. Okay. Or she's gone. That's fine too. Whatever. I don't know what cosmetic mods you're talking about. Where is she? Hold on. Oh no. Is the quest messing with my followers? Hold on. Well, she's at the ship. This is my ship, by the way. So let's just go to the ship and see if she's there. Pretty much anywhere you are, as long as you're not like underground or in danger, you should be able to look around and find your ship. And then when you do, you just point at it and you can fast travel to it. Oh, well, fair enough.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I was just
Sarah. Oh.
my favorite person.
Let's trade gear.
If I can take a few things, I will.
Oh. That's right. I can't take it until it's unequipped from her.
You will think of me, I hope.
Now, I can go back to the lodge. No flirting with my wife. Like I said, I am terrified of talking to any of them and having them spoil something. So, no. Because we all know the true nature of the Starborn now. Okay, so the way I do this is I had some problems. First of all, the resources that do this, you collect it from everywhere, but they're all extraordinarily, like, combined, it's just so much stuff. There's so many material and they're heavy that, like, what to do with all of your stuff is a constant question, even more so than in normal, like, Bethesda games. So your companions all have, you know, space, that's fine, and your ship can have cargo, which is great because things that are in your ship cargo, resources that are in your ship cargo can be used in crafting anywhere. So I can just put it there and then go to any of these things and it'll just be accessible to me. Otherwise, I have to have it on my person, right? If it's on a follower, won't work, right? In a box somewhere, won't work. However, your ship has limited cargo, and cargo containers are one of the things that are like the bulkiest things that you can add to your ship, and bulk reduces maneuverability. So after trying to scale this up as much as I could, I finally gave up the entire concept and basically stripped everything out, because in your base, in the main headquarters, there's this box right here. This box has infinite space. So while I get over encumbered, everything I need is within very short distance of here. So I can just come here, collect all, be super encumbered, but I can still then go and be like, well, do I have anything to help out with research? I do! Oh, not those research. Not the research I need, though. Yeah. I didn't think so. I already checked earlier. Yeah, I still have a couple of artifacts to go, but it does not stay about collecting artifacts, I'll put it that way. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to have as her weapon system? She likes lasers, just like I do. Do we even have a laser here? Wait. None of these are lasers. Did I... Am I right? Am I wrong? Do I need to go get her? Do I need to get her a better weapon? Is that what needs to happen here? Hold on. Particle beams. She needs a particle beam. Wait, that's a ship skill. No. It's not a ship skill. She needs a particle beam. So there's lasers, there's projectiles, and then there's particle beams. I don't know. This is the one that I had her with. Okay. Well, we're going to just give this to her. We're going to upgrade this because this is the one I had for her, I remember. Although now I'm kind of saying that this one's 60. Hold on. This one's 60. This one's got a lot of upgrades. Well, I mean, that makes it not useful to me. So, yeah, let's give her this one. It's more expensive. It does more damage. It's lighter. I mean, it's either that or this one, right? That's actually great. What is this? This is a shotgun? All right. So you can pick the different things, and you can see, like, it requires material in order to do it. So that's a grenade launcher. Oh yeah, 40 millimeter explosive rounds. That's a good point. Whoa. Okay. Well, do I want to give that one to her then? Let's reconsider our options. No, I think that this pistol is actually a really good thing for her. Or the disruptor? No, I think the pistol. Okay, so we're gonna lengthen the barrel because that increases accuracy, recoil, and range with a little bit of aim down sight speed. No. The round. If you look at the round, it says 40 millimeter XPL, 40 millimeter explosive rounds. Yeah, I know that that's the physical damage type. I'm sorry if I misspoke. When I said 40 millimeter explosive, I meant the name of the round. Okay. Yeah, laser sights are great. Oh. Got it. I see now. I saw it. Tracking. So, instead of iron sights, I can put on reflex sights, but I don't have adhesive. I need one adhesive. I need one adhesive. I don't have an adhesive. That sucks. Compensator. Hipfire accuracy, long range accuracy, short suppressor. I do like the idea of a suppressor. Especially since she likes to shoot at things before I'm ready to sometimes. My polite way of putting it. Lightly mag. Lighter mag that vastly increases aim. So no problems, only good. And then, yeah. So that pistol's now decked out. Next is my suit of armor. Or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Let's look for... Calibrated Deep Recon Power Pack is pretty good. I think that's the better of the two that I have. It's the best one value-wise. Okay, let's... Yeah. Actually, it turns out I didn't have bad equipment with her. So... Let's give her hazard protection... No. Oh, I can't give her... let's just give her hazard protection. Wait, hold on. I guess... I feel bad giving her oxygen reserve because, like, she doesn't... Does she even worry about oxygen? I don't think so. But... Emergency aid... No, medic. Medic sounds good. What does that do? Oh, hey! Now I've crafted enough pieces that I can train the next level. Oh, 8 items restore health more quickly. That actually can be useful. Power booster's fine. And then her outfit. I think it's this one. Man, I literally have her a mule, don't I? No companions don't seem to be affected by environmental effects or even being killed. They stand back up. They do, though, because they don't stand back up until the fight is over. If you need them to come back up, like in Skyrim, after about 10 seconds or so, they'll recover. In this, they stay down unless you go to them and use a med kit on them, and then they'll get back up. I know, Buzz. It was more than a little bit clickbait. It was just a fun title that I thought of at the right before the end, right before I went live. Ballistic shielding's fine. Optimize servos. I mean, that doesn't do anything. Might as well wait to get explosive shielding. Can't do those. All right, well, I guess I'm done. Now, one thing I don't like, my biggest complaint about the crafting system is that if I look at the materials, I have no way to know what anything is used for per se. Everything just says that it's a component for crafting. And then like, so I have to hunt for things. So like, I have an argon farm, but I haven't really figured out what argon gets used for. And then worse, I have to build all these things around here. So the problem is I have to build these parts. The parts are bulky, but I have to build the parts in order to do the construction. But I can't look up any of the actual construction requirements for the outpost construction pieces that use this stuff unless I'm there building it, which means I need to use a construction site, a construction platform there, which means the stuff that I'm going to use for the construction has to either be there or be in my ship, which means I don't get to use this infinite container problem. All of this because I can't plan out from here. I'd have to like, and I have actually had to do this a couple times, is write shopping lists and go and get it, which is fun and all, but like, I should be able to see what things I can build with an adaptive frame, right? I feel like I shouldn't have to go build an outpost to know that. So anyway, now that I'm done with all that, I just come here, switch over to inventory, go to resources, drop all resources in there, and then I'm done. Oh, I guess I could have done pharmaceuticals. You know, I've never actually upgraded my pharmaceuticals. Let's try that. Oh, that's where argon gets used. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah. I want to be able to see things. So I'm going to assume that everything here... Here's the thing that I get. There's one of these. I have not used any of these besides med packs and like medical ones. But these enhancers, are they all addictive? I just built an outpost, pain in the ass, so much back and forth in the beginning. I know. The thing is that here's the thing: the potential of outposts is brilliant. So these limitations even feels hard, like worse. It's like you can see the gold, but it's just so hard to access it. All of the enhancers and drugs can cause addiction. So you see, I don't like addictions, so I've just not used any of those. But let's see. I think I'm gonna build some infused bandages, some penicillin. Does snake oil doesn't? Oh, right. I guess if I can make the drug, then it might not matter as much that I'm addicted to it. That's like the one thing that they pulled from Fallout that I kind of wish that they hadn't. Like, I get the whole, like, I don't know. I think addiction mechanics in games are usually poorly implemented. Oh, this is one of the funniest bugs I have found, though. Any of these main menus, like a pop-up window like this or whatever with a back to hold it to exit, it initiates the closing of the window every time you hit the button. And this is important because it's supposed to do this, right? It just closes. That's fine. But because I know I'm in a nested menu, I have a tendency to just spam the escape button a few times when I want to just get out of everything. It's just a habit that I've learned by using computers all the time. Let me show you what happens if you do that. Hold on. I'm gonna hide myself so that way you can see this lower corner. Ready? It won't stop until I stop. Then it stops because it has an animation. It has a closing animation, but rather than action canceling my escape during that animation, rather it restarts the animation. Not all of the menus do that, but enough of them that I've noticed it. It's only 300 credits to secure an addiction status? Well, that's useful. Vendors, yeah. I do think it's ridiculous. I was like, I'm going to go to this vendor. Oh, look, I can sell you one of my guns. Meanwhile, I need all of the three, what is it, kilowatt batteries. I need all of them. However many you have, it is not enough. I need a yes amount. And I think, actually, because of Redacted, several days went past, so I think I can actually sell some of this stuff, so... And I also bought one of the wrong parts, so maybe I'll change that out. Alright, so yeah, he's got money again. So let's see. Oh, the suppressed Razorback would have been a good one to give her too. Why couldn't I? Maybe I couldn't edit that one? Did I not see it for some reason? I don't know. All right.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Sure, have at it.
So here's my ship. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And this is the shipbuilder. So basically, there's a bunch of parts that you can put together like Legos. There are different parts in different areas. But my problem is this part right here. It says... Nope, not that one. Oh. No, yeah, this is an engineering bay. But apparently the engineering bay is not what I wanted. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to find a new bay. Or rather, have. Hi! What is that number? Hi from another EVE Online outcast. Oh, man. Well, I mean, EVE Online's doing some great stuff too right now, but there's Baldur's Gate and Starfield and all that stuff. I can't translate that number. I thank you. I just don't know exactly how blown away I should be. It could be $4. It could be like $400. I don't know. You quit? Well, you don't have to quit forever, I guess. $1? Okay. Well then, thank you very much. 07 to you. All right. No! Wait. You don't have it. You don't have it? Did they not have it here? Okay, hold on. So one of the problems is that everyone, you know, the different locations have their own parts, right? Not everybody has the same, has all the parts. In fact, I don't think anybody has all the parts. And if you go to the main shipyards for the different part manufacturers, you can get parts that can't be found anywhere else, although they only sell their own ship parts. However, you can get around all but those special parts by having an outpost and putting a ship modification station platform thing there. And that gives you all of the at least basic level parts to work with. So now I can go to the shipbuilder. We'll try to do the same thing again. Once more into the breach. And we will look to add all-in-one, companionway, engineering, storeroom. Okay, I guess they just lied to me. Isn't there... I thought there was like a research center. Isn't there a research? I've seen a science and research center. I feel less dumb. Weird. I guess if somebody has the answer to that, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm just going to give up on that for now. So one of the weird things about this game is that this game came out of early. This game never had an early access. It didn't have very much in far as previews. There were people that were given the game like a month early or whatever, but that was it. And so there's so much to this game that people don't fully understand yet. Why'd I do that? That was dumb. Put it back. But the thing is that, like, I would argue that solving the mysteries, the unknown, and a lack of answers is kind of one of the primary themes of the game. So the fact that they just kind of released this game and are allowing us to just explore it without any real hint or measure of what's there and what's not. I've seen people complaining that things don't, like, on day one, people were complaining about things that exist. They just hadn't found it yet. Oh! I always forget about variants. Oops. Oh my god. I cannot stairs. Why aren't there more railings? This is a safety hazard. Just wait till I let OSHA know. Yes, this is Starfield. No, there's not. I don't... I call it Darwinism in action. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ah, ha ha, ha 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 ha. That's a weird way to hide it. Oh, I just realized that there's these lines underneath here. I'd never noticed those lines. Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. In that case, what I think I'm gonna have to do is take out both of my habs, because the science room, armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. Workshop, right? Yeah, I want a workshop. So here's the thing about the game. Like, so it works on a certain level. So as I bring this around, it's going to try to lock it onto that tier or that level of the verticality. So if I hit F, it'll bring it down. So there's that. And so now I need a 3 by, actually, I could do 2 more 2s. Hold on. So we could do a captain's quarters. And a science lab. Wait, what? There's that. Yeah, boy. And then that goes there. This gets deleted. This goes here. This goes here? Sure, why not? And then this gets deleted. And then I lost a crew member. Interesting. I guess that's why you'd go with engineering, because it's just raw crew. Makes sense. So now I can go like this, and for 3,600. Oh, shoot. Make the demo blaster fit. You don't, trust me, I don't think you want to be blaster fit in this game. So if I double click the thing, it selects the entire ship. And then I can hit J and go with my color 1 black, color 2 red, color 3 black. There we go. Oh, fuck. Almost did it. I hit escape instead of enter. I do that at least once every single time I go to recolor my ship. Looks like a miner. It's just bulky, man. Like it's a beefy boy. Only 2 weapon types? Yeah. That way I don't have to focus on power for missiles. I already don't have enough power for everything I do. Yeah! Check it out. So now when I do finally get around to, like, moving stuff to my storage, I can always just use it here. All right, that's cool, that's cool. If I go upstairs. There's no aerodynamic to enter planet atmosphere? Well, yeah. You're only allowed to leave or come. Oh, here it is. Wait.
Do you need something, Captain?
This also has... Okay, so I don't even need the science
My day
room.
is suddenly much improved.
Is that what I'm discovering? Is there a pharmaceutical thing here? I guess yeah. If I want the pharmaceutical one, then you need the other one. There's actually one of the ones that people have been showing off that people made is the Borg cube. Literally, they just built this cube. No, this was the science center. This was the science room. But the only thing the science room, because the engineering room or the manufacturing room has a research center too, the only thing this has that this other one doesn't is the pharmaceutical lab. All right.
Hello, love.
Hi. And then here's... my bed where I sleep so I can get 10% buff, or 15% buff rather.
Last night was...
Hi there, Captain.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope to learn more next time.
Giggity giggity goo. Alright, so... oh yeah, where are we going? We are going back to... New Atlantis. Why? Because all of these modifications and shipbuilding and all that stuff has turned out to be expensive. As you notice, I had less than 20,000 after that modification, and the ship itself cost me 180,000, and I already want to upgrade to the next class of ship, which is even more expensive. So I need cash. Now, on day one, a lot of people were saying, oh my god, I can't believe how exciting, the most exciting storyline happens just because you talk to a random kiosk. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. That's so interesting, I'm going to remember it's interesting, but I'm never going to do it until I'm on stream. Because that way, I know it's interesting, and it's something completely divorced from everything else that we were doing that we can do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go respond to this little request for a job at Ryujin Industries. Let's go. What was that whispering about? What did you do last night, Ash? She's my wife. That's none of your business. Don't worry, modders will add in an answer to that question, I'm sure.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
The folks over at LL are already hard at work, I'm sure. If you know, you know. Shh.
Submit your application.
I will say that I'm seeing like maybe the barest minimum of what you could call like a little bit of a lower frame rate, but I'm also streaming it with my 1070. All right, I'm into Shadowheart right now. Oh my god, you don't understand how much I've played. Like Malak and I, so I've done an entire playthrough myself. Well, I got to chapter 3 and then I started over again. Then I beat it. And now Malak and I have done a full playthrough together, which was a disaster. And we're pretty much towards the end there. And I've also started a Dark Urge campaign. But what I really want to do is, like, maybe not right now when it's, like, new, but, like, in a little while, like, in the next iteration, in a few weeks or months, when we're like, oh, you know that game is so good, we should experience it again. What I want to do is a 4-player co-op with each person. Nobody plays a custom character. Each one of you has to be one of the pre-made characters, and we're actually playing their stories. Welcome to Ryusian Industries job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. How many years of experience do you have working in a secretarial position or corporate environment? 1 to 4. How familiar are you to Ryusian Industries and its product line? I have heard of them. What is your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? High. What level of education have you completed? Masters. Do you have a history of criminal activity? No. Submit application. All right.
Now at the nearest kiosk.
Hey, Jeff, it's good to be back. Look, my character has, in general, been a goody two-shoes. Member of the UC Vanguard, you know, police, working for the police security in New Atlantis, just doing all sorts of good guy stuff. But apparently I stole something once and got arrested for it. I will tell you, the NPCs in this game have zero chill when it comes to theft. Oh, awesome. Yep, I took the... I inadvertently and involuntarily took the summer off because my son was out of school, and it turned out he couldn't stay with his mom at all during the summer, so I had him full-time the whole summer, which was great, but stream prohibiting. Oh, I could have just gone back to my ship. Whatever. And actually, I don't even need to go back to my ship. You can actually just go straight from here to here, then open this up, go to the quest, hit R for set course. It sets it automatically, but I've already been there before, so I should just be able to land. Now, this is what people have been saying about the fact that this game is all about, like, fast travel. But I agree with the guy that was, like, saying that he took it all back and he understands it. The nice thing about this game is that I think that Bethesda, a lot of the changes that Bethesda seems to have made is concessions to the audience, as it were. Or at least understanding that their audience had different needs. So, you know, there's the issue of fast travel, right? Some people don't like fast travel. It breaks immersion. Some people love fast travel because walking, you know, going from one place to another, going back and forth between cities or whatever, is tedious. So how do you solve this? Well, like No Man's Sky allows you to have portals that lets you hop in between them in a kind of game-breaking sort of way, but, you know, you have to be okay with it. In this, I see that Bethesda's basically said that Starfield gets to be the game you want it to be. If you want to, you know, it's just like Skyrim, right? If you see a place out there, sure, you can fast travel close to it. Or you can go to it and have random encounters, find other caves, etc., etc. So in the same way, you can fast travel all the way there, or you can hop in your ship and do the hops yourself. So we'll probably do that next time. We'll see. Now, if you've never been to the place before, then you have to do the hop manually. The other thing I like is that there is, like in No Man's Sky, as soon as you're in combat, it locks down your ability to get away. In this game, it doesn't. Until they take out your grav drive, like through violence, you can jump away. So quickly powering up your grav drive, because you've got to like power, allocate power. Normally, you have all your power allocated out of your grav drive, so that way you have the maximum amount for your shields and whatnot. But if you realize that it's time to turn tail and run, you just pull all the power out of everywhere else and pump up the grav drive so you can jump in like 1 second.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Yeah.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
It's funny because it is actually the exact opposite of autopilot in Eve. Because in Eve, manually piloting from gate to gate is the way to get there faster and avoid conflict. But autopiloting is slower and will cause more things to happen to you. Whereas in this game, fast travel will avoid conflict, whereas slow travel is how you get into encounters. Like manual travel, rather. I have some questions.
And hopefully I have some answers.
Can you tell me about Imogen?
Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
I know plenty of males, dudes, that have voices like that. Just throwing it out there. I don't know. I don't think it matters. How are the what exactly do you do?
Wow. You're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements.
Okay, so far
If you
this
really
quest is
want more
boring.
info.
I think I'm ready.
Good. That's not keep Imogene waiting
by the
too
way-
long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
So yesterday, people were saying that the store stuff wasn't down below, but this day, I did a thing where I pinned a couple of them. So like this mug right here should be down there or somewhere available on the screen. If it's not, let me know. That said, please get one. They're cool and support the show. All right, I'd appreciate it if you show me the way.
Follow me.
Honestly, hold on. For the record, hold on. Can I argue
The third
something?
floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the
I have
grunt
no
work
reason
happens for this
to believe that
department.
this, like, I interpret this person
Research,
as a
data entry,
17-year-old
more
or
busy
something.
work than you can
He's a
say.
young kid.
Most of the people here are technicians that report to Yuko, but there's a handful of
He comes
operatives that
across as,
report
as
to
being nothing but a male to me. I don't know why everybody's trying, or if people are trying to suggest otherwise. I feel like people are trying to make a problem.
April, I finished that research you needed done. Everything's right here.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me
Banana better than sports car? Yeah. But
That's
my
the
point was
conditions
more,
we handle
so,
now
okay,
and post
the
on
actual,
luck in there.
hold on.
beginnings and ends.
I'll probably see you on your way.
Glad to hear it.
So, real talk, the reason why I changed the name to this is because I knew, I didn't have, like, in mind what all the stuff I wanted to talk about today. But as I play Starfield, a lot of things about Eve, as a person whose voice used to be, especially, mistaken as a female more often than I can count, I disagree. But It's more that, like, playing Starfield gives me thoughts about both Starfield and Eve. And so it's not like, is one better than the other? Even though that's probably literally exactly what the title is. That's the clickbait part. It's more like, what happens when we contrast these two?
I'll put in a good word for you with Yuko.
Better get in there.
You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for?
Yeah.
I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly, and this conversation was not on the budget. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure.
So one of the mods I am going to get when I get one is that there is one that underneath the eyes, there's like a glare that makes it look like everyone has like tears in their eyes. There's a mod that gets rid of that. It's just a hallway conversation. No need to document everything.
Point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a minor indiscretion.
Yeah, I'm really good at helping people with minor indiscretions.
Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebside and the Underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
You want me to find your tablet? That's it? All right,
then
fine,
we
I'll
have
find
an
it.
agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty. So she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
Speaking of which, one of the things I've been thinking about doing as I was playing these games like Baldur's Gate and this, is like I have an edited version of Baldur's Gate. I think I might just make like an Ashtarothi personal, where I do all of my non-Eve stuff. And I can also just make, like, I want to just make rant videos about, like, real-life stuff, maybe, even. Some people like to hear what I have to say. Let's just go. Yeah. Well, I got it on Game Pass. Like, I've been looking at Game Pass and been tempted to get it already. But the fact that I could just get this for $10 instead of $70 locked me in. Like, I got this game and got to play it on day one, like the first. Well, technically the second because I waited. Because by paying like $50 or $55. So, hey! Call it the ash hole. Wow. But that said, I do need to buy it again.
A few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Why not? I'm just making a few credits. I hear you only hire the best and brightest, so here I am.
I'll be sure to let our marketing team know their phrases are catching on. But I hope that's your sense of humor showing. Not to say we don't have our share of self-important attitudes here. In fact, you'd fit right in where some are concerned. But, moving on. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
People complaining about these facial animations have never played another Bethesda game. Go back and play Skyrim or Oblivion, please. Unmodded. No, definitely, like, after playing this for a few days, going back to Baldur's Gate made me appreciate exactly how stunning the voice acting and animation is in that game. Although oddly enough, I noticed that the lip syncing is, I think, a little bit better in this game than Baldur's Gate, but that's neither here nor there. I can make any deal happen.
I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there.
Dog, I got arrested for 700 credits.
Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here.
They let me out of jail, and I walked out, and the supervisor, I was like, hey, how you doing? He's like, oh, hey, yeah, we don't have any more work for you because you've already done all the things that we need you to do. Thanks, man. And I was like, no problem, and then walked out of jail. I need to get it space expunged. I'll go above and beyond.
At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Yeah, they look bad according to Baldur's Gate. They look amazing according to anything Bethesda's ever done. I prefer the complexities of cybersecurity. I mean, security.
Case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity. But I hope you enjoy a challenge.
Oh, legal
Hackers
side.
These days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
So, actually, this is what I hope. Let's get technical for a second. That, like, honestly, I'm looking at her mouth, and, like, it's very... It's wooden,
get distracted on your way there.
But you can't deny that her lips are saying the words that she's seeming to say. So either they went through and animated all the talking, which they almost certainly didn't do, or like one of the big things that Cyberpunk was working on was tech that does automatic lip syncing. That's actually why one of the bugs that happens in Cyberpunk 2077 all the time is that they just don't animate at all, because they have this system that kicks in that does the animation like in the moment based on what it is that they're saying. And if that fails, then they're just static. But so either way, in this case, my hope is that the lip syncing of this game is automated, as in like you can type in the words and it knows at least what those how to sound out those words, and therefore can, when mod authors author new mods, the characters lip syncing will just be at least as good as these are.
Next time I see you, that coffee better be here.
I need your slate. I have to pick up coffee. Okay, so this exciting adventure is starting out with an interview, and I'm gonna go get some coffee. Let's go get some coffee. Could it be to adhere to different languages? What do you mean? Could what be? BG3 has a little overacting like Asian TV shows. As a Western, I don't like it that much, but Bethesda animation looks creepy. Do you know why? It's because Bethesda used Baldur's Gate 3 used actual mocapping of people's face. And when you know you're being mocapped, and you're especially if you're an actor, you over-dramatize what you're saying because you don't speak naturally, because you have to communicate things very clearly to people that may not see you as clearly as someone who's talking right in front of you. Oh, the lip sync. Well, I just think like I said, I think the lip syncing was pretty decent. It was just the animation's very wooden. Type a response and your character will verbalize it. So in this game, you can type in your name, and basically as long as your name is a coherent name, the robot will call you by your name. Like vocally. Oh yeah, Terrible.
Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training.
Yes.
Hi there.
Is it
Welcome to
Anya?
Terra Brew. How can I?
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promote?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk.
And also their the mouth animation looks like it is automated. Like the animation is based on understanding the syllables as they're being put in, right? Like it knows to make an M sound. It wasn't the way that it wasn't capturing somebody saying that word. That's the difference. Not my problem. All I did was respond to an ad.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Allara was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that
Dude,
I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
All right. Well, let's talk about this.
I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind, and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. You can't be that good. Not yet.
No, I'm well trained. No one has to get hurt here, or I can work it out. I noticed. I know it. Or I could just go for the safe one. Neither of us want to risk the worst happening.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. You don't even know me. I'm not your enemy,
No,
but I
have
could
to
be.
do this. You don't understand. Look, at some point, Allara really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Sure.
Either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
All right.
No worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
That's funny. Why would Ryujin...
has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayer. You know, the very man that runs Neon. They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course. Yes, of course.
I still need the
Here it
order.
is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Okay. Well, we better get it back before it gets cold. I also like the sprinting system. So the way it works is that you've only got so much O2. So while you're sprinting, you can see that it goes down. But when you go over, it actually builds up CO2, which can do physical damage to you. But you can still keep running. See? So now I have to calm down, or else it'll damage me. I should have kept going. I don't know how much it damages you. Hey, thanks, Sheesh. Oh, I didn't have a notification thing on this chat. My bad. Hold on. 1 second. Nope, it doesn't have it. Darn it. Okay. Well, thanks, Sheesh. I hope you enjoy it. That's right. Like the stream. If you are enjoying yourself, like the stream. Do it for the hamsters. Guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. Jesus. For some reason, I've started accidentally calling them hamsters instead of guinea pigs over and over again.
I've got my eye on you.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
I ran into an ex-employee of yours.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
That better mean I'm getting a raise.
Of course. We believe in risk versus reward here. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
Influence.
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see. Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're
there it
basically
is.
removing obstacles from the equation. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's
I think
still
you
a
underestimate my
no-show,
propensity
feel
for
free to keep
violence.
hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
Maybe
Terra Brew
Ryzen
would be a
should
substantial
acquire
purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often.
I never screw up.
We'll
Or at
see.
least nobody finds out
We've
about
yet
it.
to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
People finding, or me screwing up has a tendency to have, like, everybody involved being dead. I mean, I never screw up.
Finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
I hope you like what I see, what you
Depends
see.
on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
I'm like a ghost.
Good. Then we should get along just fine.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but As part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
The barista said she triple-checked the grind herself.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terebrew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
My job description certainly
Sometimes
sounded
it takes,
otherwise.
Drastic measures to ensure we can deliver the best products possible. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, no problem.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Sounds like you've got a lot to
It
manage.
isn't easy. Might as well toss in brand manager and community specialist while you're at it. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
You don't have to worry about me.
That's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
All right. Let's check something real quick.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
I've been told how much work I could create for them if I'm not careful.
Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
That's a lot of
There's reason to
experience.
believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
What is it? I think I found something, but it's...
Celtcorp must be
Hardly.
desperate.
This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
Consider it
Remember,
done.
This is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Which mug did you get, Sheesh? Did you get the Convocation one, or did you get the Eve Universe one?
Catherine Lucian.
Haha, the boo book.
Look into her husband's murder.
Okay, yeah, the COE one. That's the one. I like it too. They're both nice. I need to get one for the Eve Universe show because it does look very nice. I just got another mission by walking past somebody. Like there are people all throughout this game. Anybody with an actual name probably has quests for you, and if you do those quests, you can probably hire them as a crew member. The way you can tell is that when you look at them. Oh, I'm so dumb. When you look at them, it'll show you what skills they have in the... What? My companion isn't here. I wonder if she... I wonder if what I did earlier... Oh, I think hold on a second. Nope. There was like, cause there are certain things that make you leave your companion behind, but then you get a mission that says go pick up your companion. But I don't seem to have my companion, so I'm actually gonna go try to fix this because I need my wife. Eve Universe show cap. I need to decide which one. They look good. Probably them like to match. Nice. You mean white with black or black with white? Yeah, that's a difficult one. That's why we put up both options, because it was like, we wanted to see what you guys wanted to have.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
There you are.
Dearest?
Yes.
Of course. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I forgot to pick her up after the quest made us separate.
Let us stick to business. And hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Yes. Aurora is like a drug. It's a hallucinogen that this city is basically built on, but is illegal everywhere else. Waifu.exe not responding. You can tell, so like one of the things I've really noticed, I feel, is that, as I said earlier, with Bethesda giving people options, if you want to, however you want to travel, it will facilitate either way. This is true about a lot of things. But the other thing is that it seems to me that Bethesda is cognizant of how important mods are for them. And they know the fact that Skyrim has effectively just become a game engine for other people to author their own stories, characters, all sorts of stuff. And it looks like they've done a lot to make Starfield a platform for that. One of the examples that strikes to me is that there are people complaining that all of the complex characters are part of the team, the one team, which means all of the characters with like stories and romance and stuff like that, supposedly. Now, again, there could be ones that nobody found or whatever, but like all of the major companions will judge the hell out of you if you're a terrible person. So the idea of like, oh, well, I need a companion that's okay with terrible things, or even promotes that. That's where the modders come in, right? There's this big hole, but it's like they've put in the standard. They put in the game, and now people can just put in whatever else they want.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt.
But we won't know for sure until the creation kit is released. Then we'll know what you can and can't do for sure. All mods at this point are going to be pretty much hacky, or little more than just like resource swaps. Yeah, exactly. Specific. Well, Fallout 4 wasn't as mod heavy as Skyrim was. There's something about Skyrim that really hit the cultural zeitgeist at the right moment. It's become like so synonymous. I honestly think it's partially because Skyrim like basically required mods to be functional. Okay. I'm not sure why what that security is supposed to do. Wait. Oh. Okay. So this is the hacking minigame. I have these picks, and I have to fill up all of the holes. I don't have to use all of the picks, but I only get these picks. So, like, I could do this one, but I actually need this one probably for the lower level. And it turns out I could use this one and this one in order to fill up these two. And then I can do this one and this one to fill the inner ones. So then it looks like this.
More like one of those
Are you supposed
months.
to be here?
You know
Nope.
what? Screw it.
Yep. Bye. I got lost. See ya. Nothing to see here. Maintenance is good. Speaking of resource swaps, now I want to make a Eve Universe cap for in-game. Replace the ball cap texture.
Be careful, everybody.
I definitely I wanted to get into Skyrim modding, but like actually building them. But like I hadn't quite taken the plunge. But since this is still in this like nascent stage, I think that's how to pronounce that word. It'd be worth jumping on it now. One thing I do want is a better UI. Like I said, all like the manufacturing stuff, but like in general, Bethesda just can't make UI.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it
Partially
go?
because they make it compatible with controllers, but
Not a single setback.
no incident.
I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get in trouble, get paid more. Got it.
In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Laredo's hands are going to look pretty dirty. Where do I need to leave it?
The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it. We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City.
All right. Well, his hands are
The
going to
best
look pretty
part is
dirty.
We don't even have to fabricate this information. We're just exposing what Laredo would rather keep hidden.
Well, that's
Here's
not
the slate
framing.
we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative.
That's barely
light on our
illegal.
Friends at Laredo.
It probably
Now,
isn't.
Get going.
Well, actually, it turns out that the robot is the companion. That like he's morally neutral. So if you're terrible and everybody leaves, then the robot will stay with you. Vasco will never leave you.
I would move the stars.
He's
for
programmed
you,
not
and
to.
We'll be here for you, as always.
Is this my ship? Yeah. Wait. Actually, should just be able to go. Well, let's see what happens. We did the fast way last time. We'll do it the slow way this time, and I'm gonna start playing with my controller.
Whew. Always a
The nice thing I like about it is it just swaps over.
Engines firing. Here we go.
You guys say that it looks like a mining barge. I think it looks closer to a coercer. Or a dragoon.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hope so too.
Switching over to standard engines.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
So instead of landing on Aquila City, we're just gonna land at a. Well, no, we'll just continue the quest. That's fine. I guess that the slow, since I went from one place to another that are like one jump that are both effectively high security space, I guess it's an uneventful journey. I see what you did there, but I'm not going to comment beyond this.
Watch it. Ship coming and going all the time.
You have a nice day now.
Looks like a Procure, sounds like a Procure. It's a Procure with an abyssal skin. Whatever, man. It has more turrets. It has many more guns than most Procures. What am I doing? Oh.
You keep everything on the level and we'll get it.
Meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Don't mind me. Whistles innocently. Hi. So one of the things that's worth doing is you want to do the ones that have the most first, because they're the ones that are going to be the restriction, and getting them correct is usually the best. Like that's how you get started, especially with the harder ones. All right. Bye. So far, I'm not seeing what all the memes are about.
Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Yeah. Traveling's that easy. I didn't even have to leave the town. It always works, even in Abazon. Especially in Abazon.
Not interested.
I think I'm windowly challenged. I have difficulty seeing the door for the window.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
Fake walk.
Don't get too comfortable. Those who do usually don't last long in this field. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
I'm ready.
Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
You're stifling my
No
creativity.
corporation wears murder well around here.
Lorelexia?
It may
I like
take some
it.
extreme measures, but the less mess, the better. Now, if you need to find yourself a hobby outside of work to do that, feel free. Just don't let anyone here know about it. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Getting a key card. Look the part. I am not a member of the Freestar Collective's, like, defense force. Wear a suit or a security guard uniform. Do I have a suit? I have a lot of different clothing.
Yeah? What? Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving?
Well,
All
good
right,
day.
Smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
You don't seem to be afraid of getting caught.
Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing.
Rangers.
We both know what I'm talking about.
I could
Now, what with
probably...
me?
Well, no, that's not a security guard right outfit. Let's do some business.
And here I thought you were just wasting my time.
That's possible. I mean, I don't know. It's looking good to me. Maybe I'm just silly. What am I looking for? Clothing. What does he not have? Clothing. Got it. Get out of here.
Time to move on.
Is there a clothing store? So, okay. Here's one of the things. One of the biggest complaints about this game is its map. So its local map is terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Does this one not even have a local map? Gosh. All right. Well, local maps are terrible. They don't have very much detail at all. They might have even been taken out of the game. And so it's very difficult to get around. Like, if I'm in a town and I need to find a store, I can't just pull up a thing to look at all of the stores that are in the area. But again, like, this idea of them not giving us information, but forcing us to learn it and experiencing it, is one of the themes of Starfield. And without a map, I do find myself learning the city more. I know how to navigate New Atlantis without having, you know, the compass in front of my face. Ah, is it Outfitters? No. I'm not used to coming. I've only come here like twice, though.
You didn't
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. That's the first I've heard of it.
Plenty of supplies for your next expedition, and absolutely, here's...
Peril. Okay. Executive suit. Power suit. You know what? Let's get us both suits. We'll both wear suits. Here's your suit.
No one I have never been one to.
And oh yeah, her swimsuit. There it is.
Goodbye, dearest.
All right. Now I just go. Where is it? Hide spacesuits in settlements. All right, here we go. Yeah, a local map filling out with information as you discover it. But again, that just makes it so you go there the first time, and then from then on, like, I've actually had to learn, like, because of the minor frustration, it makes you stop and be like, fine, I'll learn which places have which places. Does that make sense? And now that I've done that, I can appreciate it because I feel like New Atlantis feels more like my home than Whiterun ever did. Probably because Whiterun's so small. I don't know, whatever. Anywho, I was looking for a slate. Where is it? Is it anywhere? Where am I? The real ones live in Riften. You're right. Whiterun's a bad example. Solitude is a much better example. Although I guess I could tell you where the different stores are. I don't know. I think I'm just making excuses at this point. Do I? Did I not get a thing? Oh, whatever. I don't. I suddenly stopped caring.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's good.
Okay, so oh no, I think I've been here before. So if a system is glowing, then that means you visited it before. See how this system is not glowing? I've never visited it. And if it's red, that means I can't go to it right now without going somewhere else first. So like if I try to go here, you can see that there's no direct path. Same with this one. But this is directly from one jump from a system I've been to before. I know, and then also this symbol right here means that there's a major settlement there, like a city, and then that is where your outposts are. Guild Wars 2 had the same panoramic POIs that really made you appreciate the environmental design. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that I am, like, not only am I memorizing the city, but I'm actually navigating via the landmarks more. I'm looking around. I looked up and see, like, oh yeah, that sign says commercial district. I'm going to go there to go buy stuff. I don't know. By the way, I actually didn't know this at first, but you can actually mine rocks in this game. So, in fact, hey look, there's a shipping crate there. Even in these like random jumps, there is things to find and things to do. No, 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 stop. Stop! Whatever. You have to be within 500 to pick something up? What do you got for me? Ship parts. Cool. All right. But now you can go and then pick up resources. This game is so pretty. Stop having water. Oh, there's another shipping crate. I am such a squirrel chaser. That's what this game is all about. Oh, 2 more ship parts. Ship parts are great, but they're heavy. They're bulky. Where am I going? I don't even think... Is this even the right system? No. Let's go! Those were bullets I was shooting.
Jump complete.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Now, I've never been here before. 07, Diego. Need to keep an eye on the time at least a little bit. Oh, it's only 1. I've got 1 more hour. By the way, you know, obviously this isn't my normal content, so I expected a lower viewership, but, you know, liking the stream is a good way to put it in people's face so they go, oh, okay, maybe I'll check it out and see what it is. And that was weird. I need to clean out my cup. You prefer Star Citizen's rock mining? Yeah. That's fair.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
So, just like in No Man's Sky, you have to scan all the flora and fauna in the system, or in the planet, but you actually have to scan more than one in order to get completion. Also, harvesting from plants and killing animals counts as scanning them. Also, okay, so this is one I didn't know. You can mine like this, which is kind of slow, but it gets the job done. Or you can hold your aim button and you'll watch the lines in the middle draw into the center. See that? Now when I fire, it's almost instant. That's the difference. Oh, get out of the corrosive gas. And then, yeah, once they're fully scanned, they turn green. Yeah, it's like high heat mining, but I think it's even faster than high heat mining in comparison. And you can also just hold. You can walk around like this with it held. And just there's like no downside to doing it.
Howdy.
Look at you! I can hardly believe it.
It's great to see you. How is Ma?
Oh, same as usual. Except now all she does is goes on and on about how
The best defense is a good offense.
a little desperate here.
A fair amount of business runs through Hope Town.
All right,
And
Adela.
from what I understand.
Deep
Most
breath.
of it is legal.
Oh, God.
Also, like, I actually turned off subtitles because with subtitles on, I caught myself just reading the subtitles and then skipping stuff. But without the subtitles on, I actually sit there and listen and pay attention to what they're saying. You
I'm just great.
look like things are not going well.
Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed, or worse.
Tell us what's
Where to
wrong.
start? So, I fly
Bad
a
break,
rust
yeah.
bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. Just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard boring job just blow up in your face?
That's the story of my life.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Mark hub. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned...
That's funny, just after I said I makes me pay attention.
Free-star security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
How do I figure in
I'm getting to
this?
that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Mark hub, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
The best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Yes?
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
You must get high marks for customer service.
Got myself robbed a few times. Swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons.
I hear about gun store robberies, and that just sounds like the most insane thing to do in my
Lots of customers
I mean, in
pass
real
through.
life.
We got something for everyone.
Let's see what you have.
That's what I'm here for.
An advanced Grendel. That's a cool pistol. Refined Maelstrom? Rare laser pistol? Looks good, but I don't think I need any of that. This gun I have, I probably will replace it at some point. Its damage is actually kind of low at this point, now that I look at it. But it's carried me.
Okay, hello.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
I have never liked Hoptech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point
Oh!
of them.
We'd be dust. Except
That's right. Hoptech is a ship manufacturer. Where's their shipbuilding place? Ah, whatever. We'll do that later.
Our motto is, "Their trucks in space."
Am I supposed to be not in here? Let's quick save. But can you put a laser finder on a knife? That's a funny one. Can you? I don't know.
You sure you belong
Hi.
here? Can I help you?
I need to borrow your security
I
key
hate to
guard.
disappoint you, but I'm not big on doing favors for people I don't know.
I don't have time to go into the details, but it's an emergency.
I'm not sure what kind of emergency would require me to hand over a security key card to a citizen.
Well, let's talk it
I
over.
thought I made myself clear.
I'm not giving you my card.
Come on, I wouldn't joke around about a situation like this. Or let's just go, I'll wear you down eventually. Save yourself a headache.
Oh my god, you're serious, aren't you?
Can I have a key card? No. Can I have a key card? No. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
Maybe I can make an
We're done.
exception. Fine. The key's yours. Just remember to bring it back, or I'm reporting you.
Sure. Whatever. So this is actually another example of Bethesda learning what they're doing, right? Rather than, so like in Skyrim, they were really clever to make it so that all levels kind of end you up at the beginning when you're finished with them, which at the time was a clever thing, you know, because it used to be you'd have to go into the dungeon, finish it, and then go all the way back out, right? But then I think World of Warcraft started this too, like the idea of like a dungeon that ends up looping in on itself and drops you off at the beginning at the end. But the problem is that like when you make as many dungeons and stuff as Skyrim has, suddenly the fact that you have that requirement becomes like very obvious. So rather than have to make every map circle back on itself somehow, you just make it so people can fast travel when they're done. The floor has more details than the walls. Well, the walls are like... yeah, I guess the... I actually don't think that that's true. I think that they both kind of have the same level of detail, but like I'm further from the floor than I can get to the wall. Here, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. But honestly, the thing is this. Let's be legit. You know, we want to complain about that, but from a game development point of view, you only have so much memory to work with in order to load all of your textures. The best way to keep your things performant is by making any texture that doesn't... No texture should be a higher resolution than it needs to be to serve its function. Some things need to be extremely high resolution. Things you're going to see up close. Things that humans care about, like, for instance, other people. People's skin, right? Like... that is incredibly detailed. Compared to a lot of things. You're going to put more... you're going to put more of your memory allocation to the things that are important, and background things, like a wall that's relatively flat anyways. Those are things that you don't want to actually have a huge texture on.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
I also noticed that I think that was actually two different textures. There's the ground base texture, which is just the material of the ground, and then there is the scuffs and splatters layered on top of it. Like taking candy from a baby.
I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
I'm ready for anything.
Good. It's time for a change of pace. This
Sowing
next
discord.
assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First,
I don't want
you'll be
discretion.
dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
I suspect a great many things could occur in the Astra Lounge without anyone taking notice.
That's fair. All I need is
The assignment
details.
is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Consider it
That's what
done.
you're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola
Right.
Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
But you're also closer to the floor than you are to the wall most of the time.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity LTD rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
It's going to be
Whenever
chaos.
Executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally,
That's
I recommend
true.
dressing appropriately.
That's
So I've
really
taken
true.
The liberty of having a suit made for you. We
Your
need
idea could be
absolute
as good as you
discretion on
want,
this one.
but if
I
the
don't want any
financial numbers, if
SSN
they
and
pick that
broadcasts
out,
about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
that's right. If you want more Starfield content, let me know. Like the stream. Got it.
I bet you are. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
I won't. Okay. The dossier on Arthur Cruz. Personality, charismatic and friendly, enjoys talking to people, stickler for facts and details. This is what I mean by learning things. Like, this game is about, like, you really have to learn it. Hey! Good night. Didn't you just become a member again, like, last stream? 07 to you, my friend. Stickler for facts and details, driven by credits and how to increase his accounts, financial securities, everything. Talking points. Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Ryujin's profits are 25% higher. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compare to Ryujin's. Ryujin industry provides financial security. And then Zola. She's a narcissist. She's obsessed with public perception. She appreciates appreciation for professionalism and in manner and appearances. So suit. Drawn towards innovation, enjoys being part of something new. Quality is key. Strong dislikes for associated with anything else. So Zola needs you to basically help her understand that this is going to make her look really good. And Arthur needs us to explain that it's going to make him a lot of money. Oh, I have a new business suit. You separate it from PC and Google Store, you can have both. Wait, what? The UC and the Gallente have all lost their wars as well. Yeah, that's pretty funny. If I get to a stopping point with this quest line, which I don't think I'm going to, but if I do, I may just go to a random encounter site in order to show you guys like the gunplay and stuff. Oh, hold on. I want to do something. I'm not going to explain what how I'm doing what I'm about to do. I'm just going to show you guys that this is a thing in this game. Ready? This party is not fancy enough. Now they all what are they gonna do now? I'm just gonna see how this plays out. I like it. So she's decided that of the weapons that I've given her that she should use the sword. Hi, security. Oh, she doesn't like me anymore. Well,
I will not aid you in this.
that's unfortunate. Hi. Hey, it's Zola. I convinced her. Alright, that was fun. Once more for the road. Oh, shit. It's an anti-gravity field, by the way. Alright, I'm done. We'll reload. Wait, I wonder when that autosave happened. Oh, no. There's also Fusroda. This just makes gravity cease within that area. There's a force push, too. That's a different ability. The important NPCs don't stay dead, though? Well, that's probably for the best. Yeah, it's probably, they just get listed as essential.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape?
She's Zora. A little bit of both. So this is the one that wants to look good.
Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime.
Someone's sure to impress you if you're at the Astral Lounge. You must have business with Ryujin. I like that.
Ryujin Industries. A good guess since we are here in Neon, but no. Infinity Ltd.
Oh, them? Ooh. I don't know, man.
Risky, you say. By all means, enlighten me.
Yeah, they're kind of the cheap version, really. Like, they're the knockoffs.
Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with.
Yeah.
I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity. But your comment gives me pause. A surprising conversation. And one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Hey there! You good? Oh.
Yeah, the essential enemies, or the essential characters will just keep attacking you.
All these years, and Bayu hasn't let this place...
I don't have any jankiness, basically.
The man knows how to run a business.
You look like quite the businessman yourself. Speaking of business, I'd like to talk to you.
I suppose I have time for a little chat. What's on your mind?
I know why you're here, and it's a bad
All right,
deal.
I'll bite. Tell me what you know.
Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
To compare, Ryujin's profits are 25% higher, quality included.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting.
Wait, if you have insider details that said that we have 25% better profits, then why are you...
Enjoyed our little talk.
Why am I having to convince you of anything?
Like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
You bounced off hard? I don't know. I don't know, like, if you had performance issues. I find that really interesting, like I said at the very beginning. I mean, I've only got a 1070 Ti, so I'm not sure how other people are having performance issues. You know. Okay. So, like, this one can't be used in the top row. So I can find it, a place for it. Yeah, there it is. Which makes this one go there, which leaves me these two to do the outside, which means there and there. I love this lockpicking mechanic so gosh darn bad. It's really good. Weird movement and talks with NPCs. Well, I don't know. Like I said, their animations are wooden. If you're actually having like legitimate like hang-ups and hooks and total desyncs in the chat, I would check to see if if the game is installed on an SSD. It needs to be on a solid-state drive. It cannot be on a platter disk. I like the fact that there's like 5 different kinds of jetpacks. Like everything has more complexity than you would expect it to. One of my biggest problems with Skyrim and other games is that they have all these other side things like alchemy and stuff that are so thin as to barely be considered like side activities. But this play, like there's like outpost building is basically Factorio, right? Like the ship management tools are just so like flying ships are more complicated in a good way than a lot of other games because of the power you have allocations and all that kind of stuff. You know, you can say, hey, full power to shields, you know, like that's just divert power from the weapons to shields. That's actually a real thing in this game.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
Piece of cake.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Linden was more than happy to give.
It is good that our restraint is appreciated.
Thanks.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming. So, I hope you're still good to go. At least
no
this
risk
next
for the
one will be a
weary
break
is
from
an
all the
interesting
chatter.
modification of the normal expression. All right, what's
The
next?
next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
So...
Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
Go fight some pirate ships and try to take one? What is this ARC
stands
device?
for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. Good.
I'll get the job
All
done.
you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Travel back to Hope Tech? Alright, well... You guys want to see a space battle, or do you want to see a ground infiltration?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Liftoff looks good. All systems are
Ground and pound? Space fight.
looks peaceful
Oh
from
boy.
up here, doesn't
Well,
it?
sorry, Sheesh. Danny probably has a trump card. Alright, let's see. Let's go explore somewhere I haven't been before. See what happens. Let's see. Oh yeah, level 15 system I haven't been to before. Let's go look at it.
Must have been a good
That's
jump.
pretty cool.
We're still in one piece.
Moon of Bonner. I almost read that. Moon of Boner. Oh, of course there's only one planet here. Let's go to this star station. Landed their first stage of the crew mission. Self-landed booster. So they landed it back on Earth, right? That's what you mean. Evacuation site. Evacuation site. Oh, that's the sound. That's the sound of adventure, my friends. The flight controls are pretty good. They're pretty close to No Man's Sky. I do prefer to fly with the controller. And the cool thing is that like your followers, your crew can also help you. Like they'll give you skills, and there's a certain amount of like auto targeting. Wait. Can I not board this place? Oh. Well, that's dumb and lame. Oh. Probably shouldn't run into it. That is not the way to board it, as it turns out. All right, well. That's a bust. Sensor contact? Go look at that. Hey, Malak. At first, I didn't really like the flight controls, but then I got a more agile ship and learned them better, and now I think that they're really good, and I'm actually going to have to get good at them, because, like, balancing your energy is the big one. All right. Deserted Biotics Lab. Go check it out. Man, your reactor's poopy. I think it's the best B-class reactor I could get. I'll have to go check.
This bird on the ground.
Yes. D-pad. You can use the D-pad to balance it on the controller. Arrow keys on PC. Or on keyboard, I guess.
There may not be life here, but we should still be cautious.
Okay. What's the gravity like here? Oh, good. There they are.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
I see him. You are.
I heard something. I know it.
Now, sometimes these bases, the random ones, only have one guard on the outside, but this one does not. Are you dead?
I promise not to laugh if
Shit.
you need to jump up and down to stay warm.
All right. The sneaking part of this is now over. Ow. Damn it. Shit! Wow, I'm so lucky this is a low-level place. Going hilariously bad. Oh God! Damn it! I know, man. Like, well, it was really good damage at the time. I need to get a better gun now. I didn't realize how much I've, like, outgrown this gun. I'm sad. I'm so sad. It's so good at sniping. I hear people. How many hours have I progressed in the story? Last I checked, my game time is like 2 days, 9 hours. I don't think very much of that was wasted time.
Literally.
Oh, camera moving dizzy. Yeah. Well, I think that's more a streaming a first-person shooter problem than anything else. Did I never give her back her fucking shit? No wonder she's using a axe, a sword.
I keep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hun. I'm sorry. You can have your gun. And go with this helmet, I guess. Well, we'll give you both, just in case. And then it was definitely this pack. So now she has to equip right? Does she not? Jesus, she doesn't have a spacesuit at all. Hold on.
Need me to?
That wasn't the right button.
Are you sure you must go?
All right. All better. First I leave her behind, then I don't give her any equipment. I'm starting to think I'm the problem in this relationship. I love the different gravities on the different planets. Oh yeah?
Once again, we are triumphant.
Cool. Where'd they go? Did I punch her out of existence? What? What just happened? That's amazing. Oh, no, I did kill her. Okay.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Wait. No. The tea, the Terrabrew tea is actually really good. You can only buy it in Paradiso, though. So you'll want to go to Paradiso and stock up on tea. Beowulf? That looks neat. How much is it? Yeah, whatever. I'll figure out what to do with it.
Hopefully there is something of value here.
It's worth noting that there is no actual reason why I'm here, right? Like, this is literally just effectively a random location. I did find it from space. It isn't as random as just landing and finding one. But the fact that, like, a random site is so fleshed out is pretty cool. Oh, good. Expert picks. Okay, well, it's not this thing. That's unfortunate. Not that one. That one. That one. Okay, it could be that one. And this one. Okay. Next. That'll work. With this one. Now the innermost one. Now I need 1, 2, and then 2. So that's already used, though. I can't use that one again. That one's not in use. Hold up. So there plus this. Leaves only one remaining. Okay, this is it. All right. So it's this one and this one. And then this one and this one. And then this one Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? Gah, hold on. No! Damn it. Did I? Oh, no. Probably going to be easier to just start over. Damn it. Okay. So we have 2 and 1. And this 2 and this 1, I guess. We'll see. Then we've got this one, which fits there, leaving that one and that one. So, not that. That one's a use. Damn it. No, that's not the right one. Wait. Yeah. Wait, that one and... Nope. Okay, so that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. That makes a slightly different pattern. Where's that 3? Perfect. Yeah. So. And then the 1, right? I have the 1 to use. Okay. So now that's this one and this one. So there's this one, which doesn't have a purpose back here, so it can't be those. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, well in that case, we gotta try this again. That one. Wait, is that it? Hold on. There it is. Okay, so it's these 2. That leaves this one. Hold on. But that one. Let's just. Oh, fuck. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, that's the exact same problem I ran into. Hold on. So it's that one. And that one, right? Is that what we decided? Yeah. And so then this one. Also doesn't work on the inside? Two and 1? Do I have a 2 and 1 that isn't in use? No. Wait. That is in use. And it also doesn't fit. Alright. That one, if I can not use the one. Wait, that one and that one. Wait. Wait. That actually also requires this one. Perfect. I think I got it. Let's find out. That wasn't it. Wasn't it? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, that couldn't have been it. Wait, no, because I need the one. What did I need the one for? Fuck. I think I can't get... There's no way I can get through the first layer without using the one. I just don't have the one. Alright, let's see where this goes. No, I'm so bad at this. Which one was it? Wait, I have... Does this just not go anywhere? Hold on. Yeah, I don't think this one can go anywhere. That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean, I can use this one. But then I need a wide one like that. Like this. Fuck it. It either works or it doesn't. Uh-oh. Is that what I was supposed to do? Yes. Okay. I did the exact same thing again, didn't I? No! Hold on. Maybe I can still do it. What? Wait. No. No, I fucked it up, didn't I? Dang it, man! What happens if I auto slot? What does auto slot do? Oh. What does auto slot do? Try the 2 and 3 combination. Well, I think it resets now, right? Yeah, it's different every time. So that's a good one. And then 2 and 1. So those two work. That one will work with some sort of 3 that looks like this. That works. And I think this works. Okay. Let's try it. Ready? Oh, it automatically uses the correct one? Well, that's not fun. 1, 2. 3, 4. What? I mess it up again? Fuck. Fuck. All right. It might be time for me to mention, I think this is my first time actually trying to do an expert lock. That might be pertinent information to bring up. There's probably a key to auto-solve these. Probably, but that's no fun. All right. Two, three. Okay. So this one and this one work. So playing the ones in the middle first. Do you know what picks you have left? I mean, I guess you could work your way in or work your way out. Okay, hold on. What did I just do? This one and this one. So that qualifies. That fulfills that one. This one's necessary already. This one's not. That inner ring. One. Is this necessary? Yes. One, two. 1, 2, and 1. Okay, I think I got it again. Ready? That one. Wait, where was it? Yeah. It's this one and this one. Then this one and this one. Then this one. And this one. Then this one.
We cannot just break it open.
Legitimate sense of accomplishment. All right, so let's keep going. Again, remember, this is just a random site. Not much headway, yeah, valuable assets. Come to think of it, we do have some pretty decent weaponry in the storage room. Okay. Unlock office door. Open storage room. That do something? Oh, Jesus. This is not the room I cleared. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. All right, well, missing required ammo? God damn it. Oh, there's never enough ammo. Ah. Oh. Hi. All right, back in here and med pack. Pack. That'll work. You must start with the innermost ring. Wouldn't it? I mean, isn't it just going to have the same issues? Because like you'll use one in you'll use one in the innermost ring, and then you won't have it for the outermost ring. I mean, you need them. Jesus, this is not the way to fight this. Whoa. I am not showing my best gameplay. I'll put it that way. Does this weapon even work? I don't even know. Doing a pretty good job of knocking him over, though.
You died.
To take this guy down. Come on.
Okay. I think I got it now. I spent all my good gameplay last night.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Dang it. That's sad that these are my lowest value items. Drop the Beowulf, I guess. Unless I want to use the Beowulf. No. This thing seems fine for now. I need more laser charges, though. I'm always running out of laser charges. Probably because my gun needs to shoot too much to kill something, but that's not the point. Okay. Hun? I love you, dear.
What do I owe this? Of course, take your time.
Oh, that isn't what I meant to do.
The great serpent favors.
I need you to
If
carry
there's
my
anything
stuff.
you need, I am happy to share.
And then let's get moving.
I will watch your back.
Predator bites that pipe walk. That was pretty good. And this is an advanced security lock, but more importantly, I just realized it is past my time to wrap things up. So I am going to wrap things up here. If you guys want more Starfield, please comment it down. Please let me know. I'd be happy to do more Starfield, and I kind of like, I like discussing things like game logic and game design and all that sort of stuff. And I think that always looking at Eve, looking at other games too, in the context of this channel, I think is a valuable way, both broadly to help introduce people to better, good games, but also because there's things that we can learn about Eve by playing other games. Anyway, so that about That's true. I am kind of holding back because I don't want to spoil things. But yeah, that I appreciate all of you guys who have hung out today. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had as much fun as you normally have by checking out the stream. But I also want to make sure to thank the sponsors, including and especially Abyssus, Aikawarazu Chan, Arkas Ilring, Arydanika the Queen, Belligerent Neckbeard, Black Rose Noble, Dajat Lemmont, Drake, Golden Age Stories, Jay Kuhn, Lumi, Midnight Space Monkey, Not Just Fun, Seeds of Plenty, Serenolin with No Eyes, Syliana Vel'ash, Tgen Tgen, Nephilim Grendel, Yantey Lepouf, Zaul Nex, as well as my immortal tier patrons, 745 MPSI, Evo Elite, May, Malak Starfire, Merc Utan, Nihilum, LM1, and of course you Rid. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. Anybody who participates in any of my videos, my profound thanks. One more time though, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do it for the guinea pigs. And until next time, I have been Ashtarothi. We're going to go with the voice of New Eden. And until next time, I'll see you in space. We'll just do the normal outro.
Bring on the wrecking machine.
Couldn't deny playing the song at least once today.
Bring on